Hi guys, welcome to PBTV. We have finally the SSP5 6-inch variant. This has been one of the most requested Novritsch items that we've ever had. They finally come back in stock with Novritsch, so we jumped on and got a fair chunk of them. So if you have been after one of these, now is your chance. After having a few tests on the range with this yesterday outdoors, I can definitely see why. We're going to throw it on our indoor range shortly to show what you, so we can show you what it is capable of at a little bit of a closer distance. But I'm very much understanding why these things are a very strong IPSC contender. Loads of people are HPAing these into very, very accurate, very, very snappy and sort of primary run pistols. So we'll start at the front, work our way back and show some of its exceptionally cool features and how it stands very much apart from a lot of other Hi-Capas out there. So on the front, we do have a threaded barrel in here. It is a 12mm female counterclockwise thread. So if you want to put something on here, you will need an adapter. But again, any suppressor, tracer unit, anything like that can be put on the front of this. And with the stationary front slide, it is much, much easier to put something slightly bigger on. You're not restricted by any slide movement or recoil rod or anything fouling up on it. Whatever you put on there is going to stay perfectly still. So fibre sights, we've got fibre front and fibre back, a single stick at the front and a dual stick at the back, meaning all you need to do is light hits these, transfers the light down the tube, meaning you get a nice bright green dot at the end of that bit of plastic. So at the back we have 2 dots and at the front we have a single dot. You put them 3 dots in line and you are on target. And this thing can hit targets a great distance away. We were doing a couple of sniper videos recently and then we got this out to see how it compared. And this was almost, if not sometimes, beating snipers. Consistently, three round taps. Every single round was hitting the metal target, a man-sized metal target at 60 meters, our outdoor ranges, and this thing was tapping them. So you can understand why this thing is becoming so popular. The slide system itself, we have a split slide system. So the front slide all the way back to here does not move. And then the rear slide, all this is the only part that is needed to move. What that means is it's extremely lightweight. It means the gas isn't having to do as much work. So you are getting more rounds per gas fill than you would if this thing was trying to throw its full slide back. Another bonus to that is it does have the TDC hop, and it means because the barrel and all that is fixed, there's no movement. So air seal on this is absolutely fantastic. That TDC hop as well, we were throwing .43s downrange with this thing, and again, hitting targets at 60 meters very, very consistently with just iron sights. You can see the 2 screws on the top. Removing them, you can then add a optics plate. So you can put a red dot on this as well. Red dot on a fixed slide means the dot isn't moving, so you can keep that dot on target. The slide keeps coming backwards and forwards, but you can keep the dot on target and keep them rounds being effective. Again, we do have screws on the left-hand side here if you're wanting to put some different Hi-Capa style optics on here, but this is mainly for Novritsch has his own holster system, so you can screw that into the position there, and it is a thumb drive system, so it is a universal style system, so you get the plate that goes on your webbing, and then you get an adapter that goes on this, and you click it in and then press a button and it slides back out. Very, very convenient. Means that you can have optics on it, you can have torches on it, you can have tracer units and everything on it, and it still fits in his universal style holster. Again, if you want to use this as a primary, secondary, sniper backup, all that kind of stuff, it means that that entire option is there for you. You can build this exactly how you want and it will fit every single role. We do have some slight serrations on the back, meaning it's very, very easy to rack that first round in. And control-wise, we have a button on the left-hand side. Dropping that out is a 29-round Hi-Capa style magazine with a slightly different upgraded router. Slide lock, on the left-hand side, and safety right at the back here. The safety is ambidextrous, meaning it does have to be racked to go into safe, and you do have the beaver tail as well. So unless this is palmed in your hand, it will not fire. So overall, this thing is about 680 grams. It's not 680 kilos. You'd struggle to carry that. So 680 grams. So it does feel a little bit heavy in the hand, but it does mean with that very, very fast, very, very lightweight slide, this thing barely moves. There is little recoil sort of climb So when you are putting rounds down range, they are just hyper consistent and they are just landing in the same spot all the time. It does have a 6.1mm inner barrel and it is about 150mm in length. So as we've said, this thing at range is ridiculous. 3 round taps at man-sized targets at 60 meters, and every single one was making the metal ting at the end of our range. So very, very excited to see this on the range. So what we will do, we'll go up to our range up in the shop, get it on our short range and show you what this thing can do against a little paper target. So come on, come and join me up there and we'll catch you in a moment. Hi guys, so you've joined me on the range with the Novritsch SSP5 6-inch model. We've been people have been requesting this for a long time. It's the most popular one with like the ISP shooters and all the people that are wanting to HPA and run this thing as a primary. I can see why we've had this on the outdoor range, but we're here to see what it's like on the indoor range. So welcome back guys. As you can see, we've got a nice grouping. It is slightly off to the right hand side we found with that on the range. Again, this is fiber iron sights. So again, it could be I'm left eye dominant on a right-handed shooter. So again, if you put a dot sight on this, fully adjustable, you could make this pin accurate at very, very good distances. And even when we started ramping up the rate of fire, you could see that they were still hitting an A5 piece of paper at 10 meters. So any man-sized target in CQB is definitely at risk from this thing. But yeah, them follow-up shots, you just have not known a pistol reset and be back on target so quickly. So this has been the SSP5 6-inch. They're available in a short, mid, and this is the